Hey everybody, it's Mark W. Gray. The good folks at PIXPRO just sent me their new PIXPRO Orbit camera, which is a one camera 360 camera. It shoots front and back at the same time. I think it stitches it internally. It's very exciting. They'll be to test it out for them. I was going to just open it, but I opened the box. There's lots of cool stuff in here, so I wanted to sort of do an unboxing like people do. They unbox, okay? Some papers on top, some getting started tips, all right? And what's this? Oh, it's got a Bluetooth remote control and a little video one, which I like. They have remote control D. That's exciting. Oh, this is great. It's instructions on these little cards. Very cool. All right. Okay, here's the thing itself in this big, beautiful Kodak branded box there. 4K 360 satellite pack. Well, that's cool. There's some other stuff in here, though. Okay, that's good. They've included one of these for me. There it is. Memory card there and an adapter. How big a memory card did they give me? 16 gigs. Pretty small, but we can do something with that. Oh, t-shirt. Team 360. That's me, all right. All right. I love when I get a free t-shirt. And then what's this? This looks like a spare battery. This is cool because these things have like a watch on a wristband that control them. And this is like a little gadget. It snaps on the wristband, and that's got a little ring, so you can snap it onto like a handlebar or something. And this last thing, oh, PIXPRO Action Cam. Oh, it's just like a Google VR or Google Cardboard, Kodak branded Google Cardboard in there. Yeah, it's all the parts you fold up to make a Google Cardboard. I don't really need that because I have, fancier models like that I like to use. But hey, thank you, Kodak. All right, let's open the thing itself now. I just cleared out a closet over here and I threw away literally two 33-gallon Glad bags full of just boxes from cameras and hard drives. All right, let's take a look here. And look at that. That's the camera in there. That's pretty cool. It's kind of like how they send GoPros around with they're like in the store, they're on display like this. You can go, oh, look at that thing, but you can't touch it or mess it up. It's pretty smart. Let's take her out. Hopefully, possibly. Oh. In this box, we've got sticker, instructions, warranty card, lens cloth. Oh, a nice little pouch to stick the whole thing in. That's nice. That's heavy. Well, this is the like selfie stick sort of deal. Oh, look at the selfie. This is cool because it's also, how do I do it? Just like that. It's a stick, but it turns into a tripod. Well, that's cool. And it folds up into like a perfect little stick. I like that. In this box also we've got, what's this? Oh, there's a tweeny little adorable, look at that. It's like a minion or something. Very cute. Charging cable, little strap, a little USB thing to plug in. Some lens caps, all the regular Kodak PIXPRO jazz. Another battery, that's nice. Let's have two. And there is the charger for the battery. This whole box of satellite accessories. Okay, what do we got in here? There's a selfie stick, just like with the PIXPRO. There's a wrench for attaching little gadgets. Oh, the remote is white. That's very cool. Instead of the black remotes, you can tell it apart. That's nice, because the PIXPRO is black and the remote's black. This Orbit is white. The remote is white, which has exactly the same controls on it. That's great. This is like a little housing that clamps on, like from your kind of GoPro style houses. All right, most of these mounting things we probably won't need, but we'll hang on. Now the thing itself, let's get another look at this rascal. How do you get it out of here? There we go. See if this is a sort of display box, which I don't need. And then there's the camera. And it's screwed in to the little deal. Neat, so it doesn't touch anything. Let's a little tour of this guy. So that, where's the top? That's the bottom there. 1/4-20 screw. There. Okay, that's the buttons for operating the menus, I think. On the top has a display. Will it turn on? Put the battery in first, so. Just gotta kind of eyeball it. And that's where the memory card goes as well. Kind of guessing which direction it goes. There we go. So I've got an HDMI plug in there, I've got a USB plug, I've got a microphone jack in there, that's interesting. So there's a latch to open it and there's also a little lock here. The thing I didn't like about the old PIXPRO is these domes, where they get dirty and then it looks like there's a spot. These seem different, these seem like they're made of something kind of smoother, less likely to get scratched, I don't know. You can shoot just like that, which gives you a more better, you know, there's no, you're not looking through this glass thing, which can be optically imperfect. But it does look like the actual lens gets a lot closer to this thing. And this thing seems a lot better made than it was on the old camera. See, this is different because it's got a really wide angle on the front here, which is like 240 degrees, and then a narrower angle on the back. That's not as HD. So most of the 4K is in the front half of the circle, which is kind of a good idea, I think. You know, I'm a strong believer that like what's behind you is not that important for 360. It's just sort of a gimmick, so why do we bother with it? But take the back one off as well. And that's what that little guy looks like in the back. It feels like it's such a hard surface. It's kind of like it's not like picking up the oils from my fingers. It's kind of repelling it seems like. But they give you this little cloth just in case. Okay, so let's screw this together. Jaunty little titty there. Okay, it's defaulted to VR. It says, see, this is great. It says VR right there in the display right away. So I know exactly what I'm getting. There's none of this fooling around with what do they mean by that? Or what, it's just it says VR, I like that. Got green light on the front and back, see? There's a green light front and back there, so I can see no matter what angle I look at it from, that it's on. I have 44 minutes of material in this 16 gigabyte card, that's pretty good. I think. Or 3,840 stills, great. Let's try some. Nice audible thing, boop, 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 beep. Now it's rolling in 360. Hello, 360 world. If you look around, you can see how messy my office is and what's going on around here. The front, the back, you can compare. Now, what's interesting in all 360 video is how well the stitch works. I'll go over here. Because that's where it falls apart. But this, I think, is supposed to give you one file that's pre-stitched. I don't know that for a fact. I'm kind of hoping that, but I want to see if it does it. All right, cut. See, this is so great because like one of the biggest problems with the Kodak PIXPRO was there was no like red light that told you it was going. There was this tiny little light like that on top that would kind of blink slowly, but it would be green and then it would be blinky green. It's unclear. This is like, that's green, it's ready to go. And then when I roll, it's red and blinking. That means it's rolling. You know, without having to read anything, I know exactly what this thing is doing. So far I like this. There's great danger of like mucking this up, so lens cap. Oh, they're different. See, there's a little lens cap and a big lens cap because there's a little lens and a big lens. See, I've invented like a little thing for my owl, my 3D owl that holds the lens cap. I need to invent one for this as well. Now let's see how the files stitch. Okay, I want to get the files out of there, and like on the PIXPRO, there was a flap on the bottom you could just have open through my mount anyway, and you could access the cards or plug in. But let's just pop the card out here. Stick this in the card reader here. because I want to see how what the files look like. I just realized that up till now I've only had audio coming from this camera. Anyway, let's take a look at what this does. Okay, right away, opens albums, which I don't want. Opens photos, and it opens Final Cut Pro. What do the files look like? RAW. Look at that, they are stitched. And blinking, that means it's wrong. I've, without having to read anything, I know exactly what this thing is doing. That's so amazing. Far, I like this. They've already stitched. And the stitch is not bad. I can't see the stitch. This is fantastic. This is a pretty good camera. In all, I can see the stitch looking on here. That's where it falls apart. But this, I think, is supposed to give you one file that's pre-stitched. I don't know that for a fact. How big are these? Let's not import these right away. But there they are. They're big. Okay, what do the files look like? They are on the chip there. No name, and that's just a MPEG-4 movie. Nice audible thing. Boop, 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 boop. It's just an MP4 movie. It's not some weird thing that has to be stitched before I can watch it. Look around, you can see how messy my office is. It's already. And what's going on around here? It's already done. The front, the back, you can compare. Now, oh my God! This is like 1,000 steps easier. Okay, but look, there's a stitch. How well the stitch works. You can see the stitch because I'm so close in the office here. It's not great. Where it falls apart, but this, see, it's a purely mechanical stitch. It's not doing like a weird logic stitch or anything. Let's do a test here. New event. Orbit test. Then we'll import those two shots. And there they are, instantly ready in Final Cut Pro with no stitching at all. Guys, this is a breakthrough. Rolling in 360. Hello, 360 world. If you look at, and that's how fast I could do it. So if I choose one, I just want to try to give you the exact pixel dimensions of it. 3840 by 1920. That's it. That's 4K. I'm satisfied. That's a 4K thingy. That's great. Oh, you guys have outdone yourselves. Can I turn it on with this? Typically with my PIXPRO, I've always got to turn it on first. I found it. They're paired already. It came paired. That's cool. And take the caps off. And it's on, so here's my remote. And it's rolling. Look at that. Amazing. If I want to cut, wow, that's amazing. Only one green light. Why is that? Oh, it's set for dome. There's these settings on here that say dome or 360. That say dome or front. You can do the front camera like it's a just a wide-angle action camera. You can do it like it's a dome, like it's lying on its back, or you can do the VR camera, which is how I like it. Well, this is cool. I'm very excited about the new toys here. I'll be playing with this more soon. I'm going to shoot some stuff in Scotland next week. And I'm actually judging a contest. But check out my social media and links below this video, I suppose. As of the recording of this unboxing, they haven't really started the contest yet, so I'm not really sure what it's going to be all about. But I'm a judge. So be sure to enter and win valuable prizes, I imagine. Maybe one of these. It's very cool. All right, thanks for watching. Long live VR. Or let's make VR start living. All right, enough. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and all that jazz. I haven't seen you guys in a while. You can find links in the description below to where to find this camera and find this cool contest that you should definitely enter. Did I mention I'm a judge? I think I did.